Free will. Free will sacrifice achievement in Infernax. Free will sacrifice. Complete the game is good after turning evil plus 276.2. 2 guides. How to unlock the free will sacrifice achievement. Never Ready Fries 968, 028. February 16, 2022. February 16, 2022. Yesterday. 12/1/16 new. This one is a bit tricky, as you have to perform enough evil actions to commit to the evil form of your character, changing him so he uses the longsword and dark armor, while leaving enough righteous actions so he can move back towards a good moral alignment. I can confirm that this achievement does not simultaneously unlock with a good day to die, the achievement for completing a good playthrough. Important, as far as I can tell, once the protagonist turns evil you are forever locked out from completing the good alignment quests given by soldiers in the Arcos and Kastsky garrisons, no matter how many good choices you make. This limits the amount of options you have for increasing your good moral alignment. Avoid doing any quests, other than the ones I specify, that affect your alignment if you can. There is definitely some wiggle room here, but it is difficult to determine which quests affect morality and by how much, as the game doesn't provide the player with any sort of progress bar. Not doing these quests will limit the amount of gold you have available early on, making things more difficult. You can grind for money or use cheat codes to offset this, if you prefer. It may be possible to make some good alignment choices as long as you do the important evil ones, flooding the town, partying with the vagabonds, but I am unsure at this point if that would jeopardize the achievement for this playthrough. Following these steps should unlock the achievement without any issue. I am also unsure whether corrupting the safe shrines counts towards evil morality. To be on the safe side, I recommend choosing one shrine to corrupt and teleporting to it when you want to save. Here are the steps that I took to unlock the evil form, while making sure to choose no other good or evil options or complete any other good or evil quests. Choose to slay the villager at the beginning. In Darsov pick up, but do not complete, the red skeleton from the innkeeper, and the bridge and reclaim the farm from the soldiers in the Darsov garrison. Avoid the Veilshire bridge at night until you become evil. Complete Expel the Vagabonds quest at the east end of Combelton Cemetery, choosing to stay and drink with them. By now you should have the first 2 castles completed. At a minimum you will need the precision strike skill from the second castle in order to enter Arcos. Choose to talk to the caged creature during the event that happens near Arcos at night. Complete the Flood Arcos quest from the villager in the upper right house in Arcos. Upon returning to the house, a man in red named Philip will be outside. He will give you the password to enter the cultist hideout in Tohan Passage, just above Arcos. Inside the hideout, the cultist high priest, the one carrying the spear, will give you a quest, First Summoning. You will need the teleportation spell for this, which is purchased in the elevated house just west of Arcos. You will need the Skycall skill found in the 3rd castle to reach it. With the spell learned, go to Jarvis in the upper left house in Arcos. Cast Teleport while standing near him to complete the quest. This will turn the main character into a bad guy, complete with sword and new armor. Now it's time to start doing good deeds to move back to a good moral alignment. I did everything I could think of to move morality in the good direction, so keep in mind that some of these steps may not be necessary, but you can do everything here if you want to be sure. Donate 25 gold to the priest near the chest in the church in Darsov. Complete the red skeleton from the innkeeper in Darsov. Choose Never when picking up the quest Master Arsonist from the man in the house in the shores of Yupel, only open during the day. Complete Under the Stairs in the house in the lower west end of Veilshire. Complete Underworld Dreams in the lower right house in Kastsky. The elixir is purchased for 50 coins from the elevated shop in the first part of Kajanto Peak. Complete Skeleton Neighbor picked up from the furthest east house on the outskirts of Kastsky, choosing to slay the skeleton. Defeat the skeleton boss and free the wizard from the cage on the stone bridge in Kajanto Peak. This event happens after slaying the skeleton and skeleton neighbor. Eric Badger discovered that the familiar spell needs to be purchased in order for the skeleton to show up. This is only an issue if the infinite jump cheat is used to bypass the switch in Kajanto. Complete the bridge, given by a soldier in Darsov garrison. Choose to fight the brigand. Complete Reclaim the farm from another soldier in Darsov garrison. Complete Trouble at the cathedral, having Gregor perform the exorcism. Note, I appear to be locked out of getting the holy light spell needed for the good outcome of possessed husband and left it uncompleted. Based on what I'm hearing in the comments, your mileage may vary on whether holy light will be available or not depending on when you go to pick it up in the Kajanto castle. And that should do it. Complete the remaining castles if you haven't already and defeat the boss in Erzin Citadel. You will know if you were successful upon seeing an ending unique to this type of playthrough. The achievement pops at the start of the credit roll. Guide not helping? View one more guide for this achievement. Showing most recent comments. View all comments. You can definitely get holy light after becoming evil. I'm assuming the spell you get has to do with current alignment. If true, it's a good indicator of which ending you'll get. I followed your guide doing choices as soon as possible, and did the story dungeons last. Posted by Karachi King yesterday at 6:03. At Karachi King apparently I'm missing something about holy light's availability, so I'm going to avoid making declarative statements about it. Edited the guide one last time. Posted by Never Ready Fries yesterday at 23:20. Great guide and worked perfect for me. I picked up the evil version of the holy light spell as I cleared all the dungeons before completing evil then good quests. Thumbs up. Posted by Hip Crazy Bear today at 21:30. Have you got any tips or tricks to unlock this achievement? Add a guide to share them with the community. Sign in and add a guide. Marcus 1903446265. 265. Yesterday. 000 new. Very good guide above. It helped me a lot after I don't know how many runs and I finally succeeded. I did it with Maxim gun with the codes activate with maximum force, invincible, the pack and mana limiter. I saved the husband, I killed the werewolf. I went to look for this teleport. I went to Darsov for the first part of the boss. I took all the quests, the possessed husband, for the bridge at night, the farm and all the equipment and weapons. I went to Arcos. I took all the weapon upgrades, equipment, magic and took the quest from Lillian, the husband's wife who we left alive at the beginning, and went to teleport her. I went to Kastsky the same to take weapons, equipment and magic and the quests, Michael and Caroline. I went to the dungeon at the top of Kajanto. I bought 2 elixirs. I teleported to Daysov for the P2 of the first boss. I went to the cemetery to take care of the vagabonds that I had a drink with them. I took the quest for the vagabond who was sitting, destroy the book. I went back to Arcos. I spoke for the quest to flood the city, leaving the city by the east. I went from day to night, and I spoke to the skeleton who was in the cage. I went to destroy the dam, and there is a man in red who gives the password to Tohan's lair. I took the 2 quests. I started by sacrificing Jarvis, and I spared Hans. I did all the quests for the bridges. The husband made the donation to the cathedral. I'm going back to Kasky to finish Michael's quest, Caroline's quest. I killed the arsonist under the stairs. I saved the magician at the top Kajanto and Arhos. I have them the quest save Wilfred by talking to a guard. I save him by giving an elixir. I went to beat Erzin. I hope this helps you, and that you don't have trouble understanding me. Do you have a question about this achievement? Please post it